What is SNAP overpayment and how to deal with it? Have you ever wondered what happens when a household receives more benefits from the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program than they are eligible for? This situation is known as SNAP overpayment. It can occur due to mistakes made by either the household or the agency responsible for administering the program. For instance, if a household reports incorrect income or household size, they might receive more assistance than allowed. From a liberal viewpoint, the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program serves as a crucial social safety net aimed at promoting social justice and reducing food insecurity among low-income families. Addressing overpayments is important, but it must be done carefully to avoid harming those who depend on this support for their basic needs. There are two main types of overpayments. The first is inadvertent errors, which happen unintentionally. This could be due to a household misreporting their income or an administrative error by the agency. The second type involves intentional errors, where someone deliberately misrepresents information to receive benefits unlawfully. When an overpayment is discovered, the state agency typically seeks to recover the excess benefits. If the recipient is still receiving SNAP benefits, the agency may reduce their future monthly benefits to recover the overpaid amount. For inadvertent errors, the reduction is usually limited to 10% of the monthly benefit or $10, whichever is higher. In cases of intentional errors, the reduction can be as much as 20% of the monthly benefit or $20, whichever is higher. Recipients have rights and protections in this process. The agency must prove that an overpayment occurred before they can reduce or take away benefits. If someone disagrees with the overpayment decision, they have the right to appeal and request a fair hearing. It is essential that the process does not unjustly deprive vulnerable individuals of critical nutrition assistance. Legal advocates stress the importance of protecting recipients from unfair collection practices, especially given the systemic inequities that often affect marginalized communities. If you find yourself facing a SNAP overpayment, there are practical steps you can take. First, review any notices you receive carefully to understand why the overpayment occurred. Gather documentation such as income records and household information. Next, contact the SNAP office promptly to clarify the issue and discuss repayment options. If you disagree with the overpayment, you can file an appeal or request a hearing to challenge the agency's determination. Seeking help from legal aid organizations or community groups that support SNAP recipients can also be beneficial. If repayment is necessary, negotiate a manageable repayment plan to avoid undue hardship. While it is important to prevent and correct overpayments to maintain the program's integrity, the approach should balance accountability with compassion. Policies should focus on supporting recipients through clear communication and fair procedures. The goal is to ensure that the recovery of overpayments does not undermine the mission of promoting social justice and reducing hunger related to poverty.